What's up, guys? Dan Man's back. Bear with me, I still kind of got a little bit of a cold. But Trial 7 Complete Guide. I tried to make this as thorough and complete as possible. Just a couple notes. Major shout out to Lune for helping with strategy. Also, major shout out to Ashkenazi and Maaax for being our tanks and helping out with some tank strategy and the pictures, etc. Yeah, this one is complex. This is going to require a lot of teamwork, a lot of patience, and a little bit of luck. Let's get into it. All right, so a good baseline is everyone on the team is required to have a minimum of 500,000 HP. The healer can actually run restoration on auto. I didn't put that note in there, but restoration on auto. And this is your entire setup that you should be using. The tank can use banner on auto, and this is your entire setup you can be using. I just want to note, when you look at the talent trees, you'll see turning point. Every team member should have turning point. You only need to get the node up until you can unlock the death immunity. Once you have that, just max out everything else that you can, including the DPS. But DPS, I haven't included your builds because specifically, work with what your build works with, having max damage. DPS, it is important to note, you must bring interrupt. Alright, now starting us off, the first move you'll come up to is sweep. But the major note I want to point out here is for the tank. As soon as the match starts, just start spamming the shield skill, because this will block the initial attack from the boss. You'll notice if you don't do it, you might get one shot. The initial hit from that boss, just pow. It's pretty strong. But yeah, sweep is like the first skill you guys will run into. Every time you see the boss sweep, it is the healer's job to use purification. Alright, now noting here, ice rain. Everyone move out of the ice rain to avoid being frozen. There is no indicator for ice rain. You will just need to watch carefully because it will fall on one side or the other. So if it's on your side where you're standing, keep note of the first start of the icicles that start to fall, and you need to move immediately. You have a very, very, very tight window of when you can move before you're frozen. So immediately, as soon as you start to see the ice rain fall, move. Alright, Claw Strike. So this is the tank's main priority. You need to avoid the ice rain initially. So get out of the ice rain, wait for a couple seconds, and then at the last second, move into the ice rain. So this way you can avoid being frozen. You want to make sure that you use your shield for the Claw Strike. And as soon as the Claw Strike has hit, make sure you use your taunt to prepare for the next move. So if you watch this video very closely and carefully, the timing is perfect in this video. It shows you that the tank moves right at the end, takes the brunt of the Claw Strike, and you guys are good to go. Random Icicle. So you'll see in this video that I have here, right, the red down arrow indicator. That will show you who it's targeting. It's completely random. It could hit anyone on your team. This is what's going to make you guys wipe a lot. Do not move during the Claw Strike mechanic. So if Claw Strike's up, just don't dodge it. Just eat it. But you could try to avoid this as much as possible. I know there's going to be a lot to focus on in this whole battle. But this is key that if you can dodge this, it will help minimize some of the bad RNG, but this will result in a lot of bad RNG. Alright, Shattered Ice Ray. So the tank's job here is to taunt before and move to position it opposite teammates. This will always trigger after the claw mechanic. So that's why I say use your taunt immediately after claw. So this way you're taunting the boss and you'll be the target for the Shattered Ice Ray. This is primarily not too bad of a move. I do recommend that every now and then, if your timing on shield is good for the tank, that you can use your shield and your banner. Yeah. Oh, your banner's going to be on auto, so you'll be good. Fatal Smash, DPS, this is your time to shine. This is your interrupt. Yep, Fatal Smash, interrupt, good to go. Alright, Quaking Shattered Ice. So this is an interesting one. Everyone must move into the ice rain and be frozen. And right before the healer, before you're frozen, make sure that you use Divine Heal. So this one keeps everybody alive and your team will be frozen, full health. Once you take the big brunt of the damage from the Quaking Shattered Ice, boom, you guys will live, not even take any damage. You'll be good. And last but not least, Icy Eruption. So the tank will be frozen in place. The remaining teammates must move into the zone when the yin-yang symbol is above your head, and then move out of the zone after. So this video clip is the perfect breakdown for this mechanic. As you see, everyone moves out of the zone, the tank will stay in place, and one by one, the person with the yin-yang will stay in the zone with the tank until it moves to the next person. Pretty straightforward, you guys. That is Trial 7. It is pretty complex. There's a lot of moving parts to it. I wish you guys the best of luck. Yeah, you guys will need luck. Don't be discouraged. This might take a lot of attempts, but you guys will get it. You guys should be good. Just make sure all your teammates follow this guide and good to go. All right, guys, have a good night. Take care.